Log 01. I would like to talk to you a little about something called zero to something. Basically, how you can start something with near zero resources and still be able to help yourself with the business idea that you have grow. I wouldn't know what you should do in your position, but I would like to go through real numbers and show what I'm doing and how that helps out, right? So basically, I started Civic Halls, a platform that is built with the sole reason to stop algorithmic manipulation and to decentralize governance. It's an OS which has a base social network layer, and on top of it is the civic tech, the governance platform, right? All of this is combined together to make it easier for people to reach deliberation, right? Anywho, now for something like this, which is hard to explain, how do you make users join, or how do you make something out of this, right? So, luckily, because of AI, we have a lot of opportunities that can help us. For example, you don't really need a whole lot of money to hire talent that you otherwise would. And if you have enough time on your hands and you're dedicated, you can do a lot of things yourself. So, anywho, I have spent nothing on the marketing, and I will just walk you through the numbers and how they are working out for me. As of today, Civic is around uh, 5 months old since its launch, and here are the real numbers. If I just walk you through last, let's see, this is number. This doesn't make much sense. What the hell happened here? We had some email reach outs to some of the top people, professors from Harvard, etc., etc., who quite liked the idea. Anywho, this is basically the Google Search Console, and this actually gives us a more better picture on the performance of the platform. So as you can see, we are growing slowly. There are about thousands of search queries that Google is indexing us for, and there are around again thousands of pages that Google is showing. And these are the amount of pages Google has indexed so far, 24,000, though it has only seen and discovered close to 3,000. Now that's a little bit of a technological technology related trickery that we use to do this. And yeah, if you just ask any search engine, it will be able to tell you how this is happening. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, if you are going to go spend money in ads and through Instagram influencers, etc., etc., there's a very huge amount of chance that you will get stuck in that loop. You are going to keep spending money with results barely showing up. Till date, your SEO is your primary driver. Basically, whatever product that you have built or you're selling, there is an audience that exists for it. Always does. Everything has a niche. That's why you create the product, and now you need to reach out to them. Now the reach out part is the complex part, right? There are multiple ways to do it, and if you want, apart from SEO, everything else is going to cost you money, right? So I would say focus on SEO. And what does that mean? It doesn't mean you publish thousands of articles or thousands of pages, because Google will punish you for this if there are duplicate contents, if you don't have um, originality, and if all your pages look the same, Google will come and punish your website. That's what most of the people would notice. You need to have a lot of things checked out in terms for your SEO to work, right? You need to have somebody in marketing or your CTO, whoever is designing the platform, should actually know how SEO works, because that is very important. It all actually goes down with how your website, what information it is trying to give to Google, and how it is indexing it, right? So, and you need to do it not in a spammy way. You need to do it in a good, smart way, which is useful to people, useful to Google search engines. Because if it is useful to people, it will be useful to the search engines. That's the way you have to go about it. And every piece of content, everything that you create, has to have meaning, purpose, and should help people. That's the only way for your website to grow, right? That's why Wikipedia is the highest, like it's the most visited website in the world. Facebook, Instagram don't come close to Wikipedia. I hope you're aware of this. It also has one of the highest domain rankings, because if it's useful to people, it will be automatically be used by people, and that's how you get it. Anywho, this might not be very useful to a lot of people getting into trying to sell things, making money out of their businesses, but that is not the point of this video. The video is primarily to understand how SEO works. SEO works in multiple ways. The first foundation is that your website needs to have the correct configuration. That also includes your domain name. If it's a .com domain, it always gets a higher priority than something that is used for country-specific domains like .in, .ru, etc., etc. Right. So that is your first thing. Second, second is that you have to also work and make your meta titles, everything in your platform. Like, don't be lazy, just work out, just work. You have AI, you can make everything so simple and fast these days. So put the meta tags, put all the descriptions, don't shy away from 1 minute more of work, and that will pay up. And SEO is a long game, it doesn't work right away, right? So, for example, our site is only 5 months old, and it takes about 6 to 9 months for Google to get your site out of the sandbox, right? So, the SEO, in the meantime, your objective, if you have a new site, is for you to build few pages that explains what your product does, your company does, etc., etc., so that Google can understand them and start sharing it. Another thing that a lot of people are focusing on is the Gen AI related search engine optimization, right? So all the LLM call and how they can fetch your websites and recommend them. So there are two ways for this to happen. One, your website should pre-render or render um complete information. It should not dynamically fetch, and should not, basically each landing page should have its own, why it's different, right? It should explain it, and and each page should, at least the major pages should have FAQs, so that these FAQ snippets are quite useful, though Google said that they will stop indexing them eventually. Maybe they have already started doing it. Anywho, that's one of the major ways a lot of search engine work. The FAQs really are helpful. So, and as many as you can, have topical clusters. So, for example, if you're selling some product, so have one page, dedicated page with 5,000 words, which explains everything about the product, and then have small other pages with different content that links to it. So, and vice versa, it links back to them. So you create a topical cluster for any topic, and then Google picks up. It starts understanding that you have some authority in this domain, in this topic, and starts showing your website for this particular keywords. So you can easily start this, though it will take some time to compound and see results, especially if you're a new website, at least 6 to 9 plus months. And if you are an old website, you'll see changes come in much sooner, about 1 month to 3 months. So that's about it from me for now to understand the SEO part, and how at least Civic is going about it. We have created our own SEO engine, and it will be, it will take a long time for me to explain it over the video, and it's already a longer video than I intended it to be. Anyways, I hope you understood something out of this, and I hope you have a good day.